Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. All right, we're gonna go along for a summer morning routine, but we're gonna do it in 2 days. So one is a Friday morning and the other is a Saturday morning. I wanted to give you a full look at kind of what our week looks like in the morning each summer. So we start off with the early wake up call, 5 a.m. Our alarm goes off each weekday. Justin and I, we head out to our gym that's out in the backyard in our shop or barn. You've probably seen the barn in my Instagram stories. I love sharing it. And of course, when it was time to head back inside, the sprinklers were on. And Basin was just sitting there enjoying it. So we had to run back in the house and we got a little wet, but it kind of felt good after a workout. One of my favorite parts about waking up early is coming back in the house and just enjoying how quiet it is. It's like it's not fully bright, it's a little dark, and it just gives that cozy feel, and it slows you down before you really have to get into the craziness that a day might bring. But the kids are still asleep, so we're about to wake them up, and usually once they head off to school, I'll kind of clean up, and you see this big old pile of dishes that I need to tend to. Usually I do that after they go to school. So while the kids are getting dressed for school, they're combing their hair, brushing their teeth, I start to make breakfast. I send Justin off with breakfast each morning. Usually it's some kind of protein, whether ham, bacon, or something on the side, a little bit of fruit, and then also some scrambled eggs. Since we've just done a workout, we like to get our protein in the morning. We're really trying our best to be smart about what we're eating. It's so tough though. I mean, in the summer, you have all the barbecues, all the fun parties, all the goodies, and then here comes Halloween. So we're really trying our best to stick to it, but we've done a good job, especially prepping our breakfasts each day. So now the kiddos are at school. It was time for me to clean up the counters and make my coffee. Today, instead of brewing some fresh coffee, I wanted to use some organic instant coffee. If you guys have been on this channel, you know I love my instant coffee. I found a really good one at a local health grocery store. It's called Good Earth if you're from Utah. They have a really good organic instant coffee that tastes delicious, and I just feel better knowing that it is organic and it doesn't have any of those nasty chemicals or any mold in it. We had just come back from Disneyland and it was their Pixar Fest. So if you went this summer, let me know in the comments, what did you think of Pixar Fest? I absolutely loved it. So I brought home this mug and I've just been using it pretty much 24/7. I refuse to put it down. It just makes me happy each morning. So I made my coffee. I put a little bit of collagen. I use these collagen peptides. They're from Just Ingredients. I love if you guys have seen on my Instagram, I absolutely love their products, from their bone broth to their collagen to their protein and their supplements. They have fantastic products, so go check them out. I have a code. I'll leave everything, all the info in the description below, but really yummy, and it doesn't taste like anything. So I add it to my coffee every morning. I swear it never fails, like right around this time after I've made my coffee, I always end up getting chilly, so I throw on some kind of sweater or a little fleece jacket. Luckily, I had this one on the couch, so I didn't have to go upstairs. And then before I really, hunker down and get to work, I like to drink my coffee, catch up on the news. I like to light a candle. Every morning you will catch a candle on in my home. This morning, I couldn't resist it. Don't hate me for this. It's a pumpkin bread candle. I love it. It smelled so good. Like, if you have not tried these candles from Antique Candle Co., you need to try them. I will leave my code and a link below. They're absolutely fantastic. Anything a pumpkin from them is spot on. Like, they're what you dream of a pumpkin candle to smell like. And this morning, actually, my mom gave me a bonus coffee. She dropped off some Starbucks before work. So I enjoyed a nice latte with some sugar-free syrup, vanilla syrup, and oat milk. It was delightful. Thank you, Mom. But now it was time to hunker down, log on to work, and enjoy my second cup of coffee. courtesy of my mom. So usually I'll start off in the living room or in the dining room each morning, check my emails, check my calendar for the day, and then after that, I will eventually head upstairs and just really focus on the day and log on to some meetings. But well, good morning, friends. This is now the next day. This is Saturday morning, and I feel like I'm always in the kitchen. How about you? Do you feel you're just always in the kitchen? I know it's the heart of the home, but sometimes I feel I can never get out of it. But usually, again, I love a clean kitchen. I love making sure our counters and the sink are not cluttered. It just makes for a happy mom. Let's just put it that way. So I like to empty the dishwasher, put things away, and then of course, I mean, what's a Saturday morning without some coffee? So of course, right away we get started with our coffee, and there's that Pixar mug again. I'm telling you, I'm obsessed with that thing. And usually our Saturday and Sunday mornings always consist of breakfast on the Blackstone. I swear this might be the best thing we have bought in a really long time. It's awesome. Like, we make breakfasts on here. We really want to try this recipe we saw on Instagram of popping fresh popcorn. It looked amazing and delicious and fun. I know the kids will love it. So we're going to try that real soon too. We'll take you along when we do. Don't worry, it's going to be so much fun. And it was simply a gorgeous day. And you can see right there, that's where my cute little garden is, which I absolutely love. And it's coming out so good, way better than I expected. But it was beautiful outside. So we decided this would be a perfect day to go up to the mountains and take Mr. Basin on a hike, a family hike with Mr. Basin. So it proved to be perfect. So first we had to get the kiddos fed, make sure they weren't hangry, get dressed, and then we headed up to Snow Basin, which is our local ski resort. But they have summer activities, which is amazing. It's actually where Justin and I got married, so it's really near and dear to our hearts, and it's just gorgeous. Like, I mean, why wouldn't we want to spend a morning there? The other reason we wanted to go up to Snow Basin this morning was because we wanted to introduce Basin to the gondola. In the summer, you can take the gondola all the way to the top of the mountain, and they have tons of trails there that you can hike, you can bike, and the best part is they're dog friendly as long as they're on a leash, and they're really easy. I'm not the best hiker. I do love to go hiking, but I like something that I know I'm not going to get exhausted on. So we put Basin on the gondola. He was a little uneasy at first because he never experienced it, but oh my gosh, he loved it afterwards. He loved the trails that we got to see, so it was really fun to take him up there. And the kids love the gondola because in the winter we go up on the gondola and we go skiing, so they're super familiar with it. They were a little disappointed actually that they couldn't ski. They already have that powder flu. They're little ski junkies like their dad, so that's really good. It's about a 12-minute ride from the base of the mountain all the way to the top, and It's just very picturesque. Sometimes if you go really early in the morning, there is a family of moose that live there, so you might catch a moose kind of laying or walking around in the trees. I know there's like porcupine families, so a lot of beautiful animals that you might see, and just it's so green and beautiful. It's just a perfect little ride. And I'm scared of heights, but this actually, I'm very comfortable. I think it's because it's enclosed. So if you're wondering or want to stop by Snow Basin, I think you'll do okay on the gondola. Once we got to the top, we weren't the only ones with the same idea. We had to go up and see the views of the valley that you can see from the top of the mountain. Also, they just like redid or redesigned this patio, so we wanted to check it out. It was not there when we had our wedding, and this is the lodge that we got married at. We had our ceremony actually there. We had our reception. So we were kind of jealous. We're like, this would have been super nice at our wedding, but it's just gorgeous. So we enjoyed the views, took a couple pictures with the kids, and then showed Basin around. It was his first time up there, and look, he was just so curious about everything. It was pretty neat to see, and it was a beautiful day. I bet at the top of the mountain, it was probably like 75 degrees, and down at the bottom where we lived, it was closer to 90, so it was very refreshing. So it was a great way to spend our Saturday. Alright guys, well that is our summer morning routine. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, please go subscribe. We have so many more videos coming your way. If you are returning and already a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I am so happy you are here. Alright guys, coming up later, some videos as we prep for Halloween. So cleaning, preparing, putting away other decor, and then pulling out all the decor we had from last season. So I'm going to take you guys along for all of that. We're also going to go Halloween decor shopping. So much coming your way. If that's something you want to see, make sure to subscribe and make sure to turn on any alerts you can so you don't miss a video. Again, thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.